just voting to move it.
We'll call this meeting of the Committee of the Whole to order at 6:33. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Allen,
Here.
Mayor Murphy,
Here,
Mr. Miller,
Here.
Mr. Doherty,
Here.
Mr. Delph,
Here.
Mrs. Witt,
Here.
Ms. Marcus.
Here. We have the approval of the minutes of the Committee of the Whole meeting. There is one minor correction involving Don Burchett being switched for Brandon Delph. That, I understand, has been corrected.
And yes, it's been corrected, and I have talked to Aaron. He's going to fix the system again for me, so hopefully this is the last time. And I've made my apologies to Mr. Delph. I told
Yeah.
him that we do want him here. It just looks like I don't.
Oh, Mr. Delph to know this, he's not the first one that got hit by this. Mike Daugherty went through the same thing when he got on when his dad resigned.
what are we talking?
So you're not being picked on. We have the approval of the minutes. If nobody has any other changes or corrections, they will be approved as they are. Hearing none, they are approved. Go to the Finance Director. Do you have a report?
No, I have nothing, Ms. Marcus, thank you.
City Manager.
Thank you, Ms. Marcus. The only item I have is that, no. The only item I have is to remind council of tomorrow's work session. Thank you.
Mayor Murphy.
Nothing at this time, thank you.
Law Director.
No report, thank you.
Clerk of Council.
Only thing I wanted to say was I did provide a updated June calendar for council. There are so many events coming up with the America 250 and everything. I do not have proper times and stuff. I'm working with Brent because they're still working out some details. As soon as I get a finalized version, I'll resend it to everybody.
Thank you. We go into business. We have no one in the audience, so we'll go into the first one. Case number R-02-2026, a zoning district change request at 2955 Springboro West from B1 to B2.
Good evening. Per the Planning Commission meeting on April 21st, 2026, and public hearing held earlier this evening at the regular council meeting, I would like to ask for legislation to be prepared for the next city council meeting scheduled on June 11th, 2026, concerning R-02-2026.
Any questions or comments? The only thing I have is, I think the mayor already said it, is it seems a little premature since they don't know what kind of business they want to put in there. I don't know that there's anything in the B2 classification that council would have any objection to. So, do we have a motion to go forward with this? All right, roll call, please.
Mayor Murphy,
Yes,
Mr. Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Doherty,
Yes.
Mr. Delph,
Yes.
Mrs. Witt,
Yes.
Mrs. Allen,
yes.
Ms. Marcus.
Yes. The second.
Thank you.
Second item is the then and now certificate, the annual fire policy manual and training.
Good evening. In your packet, you have a request for a resolution to authorize the finance director to issue a then and now certificate for payment of $12,636.91 to Lexipol for the annual fire policy manual and training. This invoice was an oversight at the beginning of the year. It is a budgeted annual contract item that we get every year. Can I ask any questions?
Do we have any questions or comments?
So this wasn't budgeted? It's supposed to be budgeted, but it wasn't.
It's budgeted.
It says no on our thing.
The invoice date is before the purchase order date, so that's why we
Okay.
have to authorize a certificate.
Okay.
Have any other questions or comments? Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion that we have legislation prepared for the next council meeting for the then and now certificate for the annual fire policy manual and training.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Doherty,
Yes.
Mr. Delph,
Yes.
Mrs. Witt,
Yes.
Mrs. Allen,
Yes.
Mayor Murphy,
Yes.
Ms. Marcus.
Yes.
Thank
Our
you.
final item is the Nature Works grant through Ohio Department of Natural Resources.
Good evening. Yeah, this is just a formality for applying for the Ohio Department of Natural Resources NatureWorks grant. We're applying to help try to, if we get this, to help fund the splash pad. So I'm asking for legislation to be made for the resolution to finish applying for this grant by July 1st of 2026.
I make a motion to have legislation drawn up for the next meeting for the Nature Works grant through the Ohio Department of Natural Resources.
Any other questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Mr. Doherty,
Yes.
Mr. Delph,
Yes.
Mrs. Witt,
Yes.
Mrs. Allen,
Yes.
Mayor Murphy,
Yes.
Mr. Miller,
Yes.
Ms. Marcus.
Yes. That concludes business, so we have no one to appear before council, so staff and council reports. I'm gonna start with building and zoning this time.
Ooh. I have no report, thank you.
City engineering,
No report, thank you.
community development,
No report, Ms. Marcus, thank you.
building maintenance,
I have nothing, ma'am. Thank you.
street maintenance,
No report. Thank you.
fire department,
No report, thank you.
police department,
No report, thank you.
and as usual, I've left Parks and Rec for last because he's most likely to have something.
I love that. Thank you. I do want to say one thing. I want to give a shout out to my daughter. It's her 16th birthday today. Beautiful Ireland. So she's out on roads right now driving with her driving instructor. So happy birthday, Ireland. I love you.
I have one other thing to say, and that's to Rocky. I was at the seniors yesterday, and that floor is a great improvement.
Well, I hope the anticipation was worth the wait. I think it turned out great. Thank you guys for all your compliments, kind words. It was a lot of work, but it came through. The project worked out well for us.
It was a surprise to me. I was actually expecting a whiter gray floor, and to see that simulated wood floor, that was very nice. I want to thank you very much
See,
for
I got a
that.
couple tricks heading up my sleeves, so I'm just keeping you on your toes.
I picked it.
Okay, so I'm going to pick on clerk of council next.
I just wanted to welcome Mr. Miller back from his vacation, and also wanted to express my condolences to Mrs. Witt on the loss of her sister-in-law. I know it's difficult, and they're a very close family, so my heart's with you.
City manager,
I have no items, thank you.
law director,
No, ma'am, thank you.
finance director,
No, ma'am, thank you.
Mrs. Allen,
Yes, I would like to thank Rocky for the great job he did at the Civic Center. And I would just like to say, he's doing a wonderful job. All the buildings are looking really great, compared to the other cities, and I think Moraine comes out on top.
Thank you so much.
Mrs. Witt,
Well, I'll say ditto to that about Rocky, but unfortunately, I have to wait till Monday to see the new building, since I was gone, and no report. So, I mean, that's it.
Mayor Murphy.
The only thing is I did get to see the Civic Center. I got a tour by Brett last Wednesday, and it's gorgeous. I mean, everything that they've done to the building walls and everything, I think the layout's a lot better than it was before, and it is a beautiful building. Now, like to see, let's get some people in there renting it, because it is such a nice building.
It is.
It's a gem for the city. We just need to get the gem out there to show people how nice it actually is, and that,
I would also like to give a pat on the back to my guys.
Craig.
Yes.
and
Craig and them
yeah.
guys, I put them under the gun. It was a short timeline. They pushed hard and we got it done. So a huge thank you to them guys as well.
And that's all.
Just an informational update question with the fiber installation. Every day I either get calls or people knocking on my door for updates. I did get a card from one of the supervisors, Jason Campbell, I think is his name. So he's been answering a lot of questions, but I know Heritage Estates still has some restoration. They're still working in, they're still working in Heather Hills, and I don't know if they've really gotten into German Village yet. But for proper protocol for questions, should I contact you, Mike, go to this?
You can direct questions to the engineer. Benjamin and I have been fielding all questions.
Okay.
And they're going out and actually field inspecting, letting what still needs.
Okay. So Lauren, timetable-wise, are they still looking at a couple of months until they complete everything? I know it's just a guesstimate. But.
They started last week in German Village, and I don't expect them to be in for restoration for longer than a month. So we're probably still looking closer to the end of summer until everything is complete.
Okay. All right, great. Thank you very much. That's all I have.
Mr. Daughtery?
Nothing to report, Ms. Marcus, thank you.
Mr. Delph?
No report, Ms. Marcus, thank you.
Can I make a comment? They're not done in my neighborhood,
No.
not even close. And I was gonna take pictures, because where they place some of these nice big round things, they could have thought a little bit more on where they were placing them. The one person has, which is really nice, he has landscaped, and the other boxes that he had in his yard, they're up, and he has all of these nice bricks, and he has, flowers planted and everything, and then they stick this nice big thing right in front of the bricks. It's like, wow. Or they'll have all of the DP&L and all that over here, and the big round things over here. I mean, a lot of it is tacky. I mean, somebody could have said, hey, can we maybe take a little bit more time, get this closer to the other ones, because people have, after all these years, have grown nice things around them to try and hide them, because they're not something you want to look at in your front yard. And then there's some where they have dug and now starting to go down. You can see where it's sinking. Still don't have my 207 back after they ran over my mailbox. They never brought me back my number, my house. No, Chris knows. They took it and never brought it back. They ran over my mailbox, but, and across the street, the drainage is really bad. They have not come back to fix that, so it runs out into the sidewalk and then into the street. I mean, to me, why not finish one neighborhood before you start another one? And, to me, now they're gonna hit 3 neighborhoods, and nothing is done with the first neighborhood. And I just think a lot of it was either they're badly, and then I have a neighbor, she is, how old is Agnes? She has been having problems with her electric since then. There's certain parts of her house, AES has been there, she has a cord running from the electrical box all the way around her house. there's some lights that work, some that don't work. She had to plug a refrigerator in another socket, and she's been having a lot of problems with her house. And I know the neighbor across the street who was 97 when they decided to cut the electric to her house, and she had no electric all night long. And her son sat there all night watching her because, well, he couldn't leave, she wouldn't leave. Like she said, it's her house, she was staying in it. I took over lanterns and that kind of stuff for her. But I just think a lot of things, and the thing is, you know, this, I am not being, how do you put this? When you can't talk to somebody because they don't understand you, and you're trying to talk to people, and half the workers don't understand what you're talking about, and you're sitting there going, you gotta do something, call somebody, do something. AES was not called that night when that electric was cut off. It was cut off at 5 o'clock. AES did not show up until like 10 o'clock the next morning. They said, well, they didn't get it, it was shuffled, the paperwork was misplaced, I don't know. But I'm just saying that it shouldn't have been that they're trying to go ahead when they haven't finished what they started. That's all I gotta say.
Well, to pick that up, electric is not what it usually is in my area either. Used to be, if the electric went out, it might be out in an hour or so, and you knew it was gonna come back on. Now it seems like it goes out more often, and it's off for hours at a time. I've been with had my electric out 3 days recently. The first time, I got a phone call saying they were gonna shut it off at noon to do some repairs. It turned out there was a tree branch came down, or a tree came down further down. They had to shut mine off to get to it, which was fine, except they came back and they did that and then left everybody without power for a long time. And we finally got it back on, and I guess the next day they did it again. They went out, we had another power outage, and then we had another storm a week or so later, and we're out of power again, the whole neighborhood. And it just, when it was DP&L years ago when I first moved there, it was so reliable. It hardly ever went out in the Platte, and when it did, they got it back on fairly quick. And now it's AES, and it gets worse. And at one of the first-year suburb meetings, if I understood it right, this one company that is building data centers is planning on acquiring AES. What that's gonna mean for us, I don't know. And I've read about these data centers, and I really don't want one around my neighborhood. They shake the ground, they use millions of gallons of water a day, and it's all polluted when it comes out of there, and plus the electric usage and stuff. I don't know what would happen if they try to do one around here, because there's complaints online from people that the data center comes in and they use up all the water. And I know we have a higher water table here because so many businesses left years ago, but if they're using like 10 million gallons a day, that's gonna be a lot of water they take out, and that 10 million gallons a day comes out as polluted water. So I have some concerns about that, so I'm kind of watching, waiting to see what's gonna happen next. And then, as far as the ultra fiber, as far as I know, the only part of my ward they put it in was, Oak Point. I don't know if they've got it in my neighborhood. They're selling it. They've gone out and sent out things all the time trying to get me to hook up, but, we don't have any of them green boxes unless they're running aerial, wires like they did for Spectrum and stuff, you know, from pole to pole between the backyards. They haven't changed anything.
Ms. Marcus, we have it over there in Ward 4. It is aerial, because I have it at my house.
But I will
Thank
say,
you.
when you're talking about AES, this was not because there was a storm or a tree came down. They literally, the guy cut the line in half. Like, you don't notice that this big round line should not be cut.
I
We cut it.
understand that. I'm just saying that service is not what it used to
No,
be.
it's not.
It used to be much better, and it just, as time goes on, it seems like it takes longer to get anything done, and there's power outages that are more often. The other thing I have is I don't want Chris Dunn to think he's forgotten, because every time I drive out of Moraine and go into the city of Dayton or one of these other cities, I realize just how good we've got as far as our roads. And that takes a lot of work. So I just wanted to let the street department, let Chris and all of his employees know we do appreciate them. So thank you. Thank you. That's all I really have at this point. Did I miss anybody? Okay, well, then we'll adjourn this meeting at 6:53.
And Chris says if you appreciate it.